Are you prepared, Zoe Dog? Are you prepared for this plethora of treats you will be feasting upon? Yes? Yeah, I don't have it in my hand right now. No, it's not there. It's not there yet. You gonna say it? Why don't you say it? Good evening, Ninja Turtle. First one in here. Let's go. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's slick. I know, the floor's slick. Sorry. Followed by Pixie Bell. Hello. Hey. I'm gonna give you the treats anyways. Do you think you really need to bork at me? Alright, fine. Fine. Tonight's stream sponsored by Icelandic hand-wrapped cod schmackos. The cod schmackos that come directly from Iceland. Handcrafted by Vikings, one would assume, after they have, gone berserker. We like to make cod snacks for you, berserker! Pretty sure that's what they say all day at the cod factory. I'm pretty sure. Pretty accurate. Zoe doesn't care. She just wants her schmacko. There you go. There you go. God. Yes, she does. She does not need to bork at me. I do not need to be borked at right in my borking ear. It's not necessary. Hello, though, guys. How do we do? As you can see, we're just gonna do some more MCOC. I really do want to play some other games and stuff. I'm just like not ready or set up. I was like gonna play something else, and then I put my my earbuds in, and they died because I haven't used them forever. So they're not charged up. So need to charge them up. But then yeah. Because otherwise I can't get the sound properly because you guys would hear it doubled up and whatever. It's fine. It's fine. How are you guys doing tonight, though? What's going on? No music. Oh, no. Please don't stop the music. The music. No, please don't stop it. Stream Elements Bot is running. What's up, Hal Canute? What's going on? Abdo, I've used Kingpin's super move on Old Man Logan many times, just saying, which one? The special one or the special two? She's telling you who runs the place. Girls, that's who runs the world, pretty sure. I've been told before, who runs the world? Isn't that girls? Pretty sure. We're gonna start off with singing tonight just to irritate Pixie. What up, Thomas B? How do you do? Put my phone on the charger and pour a drink, and then yeah, get to it. I figured just do battlegrounds, do arena, do whatever, you know. I think I'm ready to talk about the game now. This game? Yeah, I mean we do it every night, so you're welcome here. All the time, you can talk about whatever you got to do. You know, whatever you got to do, it's fine. It's fine with us. Yeah, but hopefully you guys are all doing well. Let's see here. I had a fairly uneventful day. Except my, okay, really, Ice Cube? Thank you. My cousin texted me like I've been awake for like 20 or 30 minutes maybe at most, and was still like, okay, let's get out of bed. Take Z for her actual walk, because like usually I just wake up and take her outside right away so she can pee, and then I'm like, okay, we'll walk, you know, to the pet store after that. And my cousin texted me and she's like, hey, do you want to go for a walk? And I was like, I was gonna walk anyways, so yeah, that's convenient. So hung out with my cousin today and got a bagel and chatted a little bit and stuff. So that was kind of nice. It's oddly near 55 degrees in Seattle in January, and that's not very good. But was nice to have, you know, take advantage of the warm weather and get out for a walk. Which we walk every day. It doesn't really matter, but you know, it was nice. What up, Ice Tway? What up, Dirk? What's up, Jinx? How do you do? No, the Steelers game. I should say the Texans game. It was all them. Hey, I mean, through the first half, it wasn't. It was. The Texans didn't really decide they wanted to win that game until the second half, really. So yeah. Thomas, you're a Steelers fan. I did not remember that, but I am sorry for your sports ball team's loss. I know how that goes. Seeing as my team lost a Super Bowl to your team and the friggin' refs. So I have as much empathy for you as I can, my friend. As much empathy. How do you feel about, you know, Mike Tomlin being gone, though. That's kind of like the big thing, right? And yeah, I think those Texans they got a very, very good defense. They are for real. Special 3. BG's first, please. Dirk. No. I do appreciate you saying please, though. I do appreciate you saying please. I'm doing good. Got myself a Deathless Thanos finally. Nice. Been working on that for a while. Took it to rank 3, prepping for the Karina's challenge. Nice. He is not really necessary in that one at all, but nice to have. So that game was bad. Well, the first half was just like defensive, and it was, you know, good. I mean, CJ Stroud he looked bad. He looked he looked bad. He looked like he hasn't looked great in the playoffs in general, but their defense, I mean, that's gonna carry you. That's what, you know. At times when Sam Darnold has looked bad, Pixie doesn't think he looks bad because she finds him attractive. But you know, the defense wins championships. That's what they always say, right? I did see a breakdown that said, actually, statistically speaking, even though it's been a very small sample size, actually really good offenses win championships. But the guy seemed kind of smarmy and like a douche. So I'd never seen his channel before. It just popped up. Miss you already, Coach Tomlin. Yeah. Mahalo Vantage, hello, how's it going? Busy. What up, dude? Ready for 7-star Rhino tomorrow? Where do we get a 7-star Rhino? I don't even know anything about that. I had the maddest flu ever. I've been delirious and stuff. I wasn't delirium immune. I'm sorry to hear that. I, who art the storm, which is in the stages of approaching. Sorry to hear that. Make sure you get plenty of rest and plenty of fluids, of course. Probably not tequila, but that's a you thing. You can decide that on your own. It sucks though. I am a little bit. My throat feels better today, so I'm hoping I just like strained a muscle or something. But like, I don't know. I think it's fine. But I really don't want to be sick or losing my voice before the game on Saturday. That's for damn sure. Had a lazy day, just anime and naps. That sounds pretty nice. That sounds pretty nice. Sapoon, how are you doing? What's going on? All right, let's see. So yeah, I think I am gonna do some battlegrounds, but like, I just want to get the other arena done. Like, I'm not gonna subject you guys to the Summoner's Trial arena there, but let's at least get this one done because it shouldn't take like super extra long anyways. Just mostly should just take my rank 4s. And then we can get done with that, and then I'll have that done. And then if I forget to do any more arena tomorrow, then I won't feel bad at all. So we'll have been good to go and whatnot. We're making our progress, getting our units back up. You know, it's necessary. Okay, come on. You wanna? No, you. Okay. Took a minute there. But yeah, we gotta get these units back because, you know, there's gonna be offers, there's gonna be things and stuff where we're gonna want to spend our units. Also, I mean, we're gonna be playing Invade for the next 2 weeks anyways, so one more day that doesn't count really. It's not that exciting. I blame the weather for allergies and getting sick. That is, yeah, that's I hear that all the time. Pixie, is people complaining about the weather in California. That's always what I hear about. Well, I mean, I guess in fairness, people do complain about the lack of rain in California or the fires, that kind of stuff. So that's kind of weather related, you know. It goes along with that. Oh, hi, Zoe Dog. What a surprise to see you back here and looking expectantly at me. I don't have anything in my hand. Why are you staring at it? So, would you like a GREENIE? Would you like to sit? No, I don't want to sit. Just give me the goddamn tree, motherfucker. There you go. Enjoy. Yeah, those Santa Ana wins, right? Something like that. It's my fault. I was bragging a couple of weeks back about not having a cold in like 4 years. That'll do it to you. Yeah. Should have just not said that. Yeah. Obviously, it's fate, God, whoever, whatever. Somebody knows this and has chosen to smite you since you were bragging about your healthy immune system. Sup, Amit? How's it going? What up? What up? How you doing tonight? Good evening. Michael Hunter, hello. The massive rain we got out of the drought after 25 years. So do you think the rain is what made you sick, huh? Okay. The rain, yes, I've heard that, actually that is true. In California, they are allergic to rain. Yeah, that is what I've heard. No, actually there is a reason why oftentimes people feel the best they feel, especially with breathing, when they're in the shower, because the moisture actually sucks all the allergens and things out of the air. So the when it's raining should be the time when you would have the least allergies, but okay. You can believe as you wish. Zoe's headbanging over here. All good, just grinding arena like you. Yeah. It's pretty dull. I want to get to Roof. I mean, the thing is, right. We're gonna have more people watching if I do MCOC stream anyways. But I just want to play some other games. Woof. I want to finish off Claire, but I kind of want to play other stuff. But I feel like I have to finish off Claire first. And so I was gonna try to do that tonight, but well, it's not happening. Don't look at me like that. I was going to. I swear, I was. Zoe also wants me to finish Claire. Do you want to do some Dasequin? I could give you Dasequin if you'd like. Rough. You sound like a revving engine sometimes. You stay away from the cord. No! Well, I said stay away from the cord. You did that on purpose. You don't even know what the word cord is. You're just being a pest, aren't you? You're a pest. You're an adorable, adorable old pest. Can you get over here to the proper side, please? Thank you. Tonight's stream brought to you by Dasequin Soft Shoes. You gotta go to the right side. Zoe. Zoe. Do you want them? Oh my God. Okay, but I don't think it's gonna work. You're in the. Oh, all right, fine. I'll do it this way, but this just doesn't feel right, Zoe. It doesn't feel right. You're on the wrong side, man. Missy. Mr. Man. What movie is that? I forget. All right, you ready? Catch it. Good catch. Good girl. What a good dog. I saw you drool there. I saw it as you were chewing. Are you ready? Catch it. Oh, what a good girl. All right. Zoe's on a one-day streak. Maybe she knows what's up. Maybe she was like, yeah, throw it to me this way, fool. And then I'll catch it. Yeah, is that ear? That looked like that was about to be itchy. It looked like it was about to be itchy. Yeah, I'll get that for you. Yeah, I got it. Is that better? Yeah. Okay. All right. That's it. I could give you one chicken treat, but then that's it. Okay. Let me get her a chicken treat. Some God of the Abyss. Michael Hunter, hey Abdo, with all the SIGs from the banquet, I was finally able to rank 4 Sentry to SIG 200, Power of the Realm, the power of 1,000,000 sparklers to make it to C5. All right, good luck with that, Michael. Kobe Baller, hello, what's up? She's so damn cute. She's a good pup. A good pup. I went over to my dad's to help him. He was the first time taking the Ozempic, and he's like, okay, he's taking a nap, and he's like, okay, I'm up if you want to come over. And I was like, okay, I'll be there in a couple minutes. And I get over there, and he's like, already done, too late. I was like, oh, okay. So then I helped him go through with like renewing his license online and doing some other stuff on the computer. And as he was doing the typing on the computer, I was just plucking fur off of his old pupper, Hazel. And my goodness, that dog dog has so much, like he grooms her, he brushes her and stuff, but like I don't think enough, because the undercoat, if she went to a groomer, that coat would just blow out like crazy. All right, this is it. You ready? I got you 2 of these. That's so much. You haven't even eaten your foods. That's it. I love you. You're cute. You're good. Nope, that's it. All done. No, I put them up there and then I gave them to you. They're not there. No, they're all gone. That's my foot. Okay. All right, Zoe, we're all done. Good girl. It is time to either eat your regular dinner, go get some food, go get some water, or have a treat coma. What did I get? Shut up. Yeah, settle down, good girl. Settle down. All right. Let's get this knocked the F out. Pointy ears are on point. They don't really know any other way to be besides on point as they are. She eventually grew into those ears mostly. They still kind of stand out a little bit. They're a little big for her, but they are damned adorable. You know. Yeah, no. Whatever. I do what I want. Uh-huh, I know. She is such a bossy girl, too. She really is. As she's aged, she's like, nah, man, in dog years, I'm like nearly 80 years old. Give me those treats, mofo. I ain't dealing with this business. Please do your Throwback Thursdays again. I like it when you play older games. How? I would definitely like to do that for sure. I would. The trying to keep to a schedule thing that I did find to be kind of like difficult, just because, lots of different things happen. No, absolutely not. It's not my fault people ain't sending over Crunchy Poop money. No, it's not my fault. You're the one who made the rule. No. No. Settle down. Seriously. She just thinks I'm having an argument with her. No, it's not part of a game. I need you to settle down. Hey. Zoe. Seriously. Settle down. Settle down. Settle. I think Pixie's right. Just like, whatever. That's right. Good dog. Thank you. I'm not just an unlimited treat dispenser for you, Zoe. Even though you think I am. Anyways, yeah. So, stuff and things. Did she have any more accents after last night? No, I don't know. My stupid Swiffer doesn't arrive till tomorrow. I got a package today and I thought that was it, but I forgot I ordered like some dryer. I was just trying to get up to like I just had a few other things I needed to do, like bar soap, like dryer, fabric softener, and I'm like, oh yeah, those came separately for some dumb reason. I was trying to have them all come Wednesday, but I guess wasn't paying attention. But no, she's been okay. So hopefully that continues. Mostly I just need to get my apartment all sorted out. There's just crap everywhere. And if I were a woman, I would be frustrated and upset about the stuff everywhere, and my cortisol levels would be raised due to stress from all the unorganized crap everywhere. Hello? Buttons? Game? Anything? Bueller? Okay, this is a new one. This is like the phone, not just the... What the hell's going on, man? Oh, thanks. You can do that. It's like it's just completely stopped taking inputs. Okay. My game did that a few times yesterday. I can't like close out of it though because I don't want to just close out the phone because that'll cut off the being connected to the thingy. What is there? Yeah, what is this? No, it's just not accepting inputs. Zoe. Sorry for the whistle, guys. Leave it alone. Don't lick the chair. Bad game. Behave. Yeah, no kidding. What am I supposed to do here? Because, like... Side button settings. Is there anything I can do? I can't even power off or restart. If I switch from MCOC to a different app, back again, it freezes. I can't hit anything. Like the screen is just completely friggin' frocked. Zoe, stop, settle down. Let me see if I plug it in, maybe it'll jog it or something. No. Oh boy. Well, this is fun. Why do you sound like you're dying down there? That's a lot of panting, Zoe. If I just, okay, I was like, if I just hold this, it'll do it, right? Are you okay? Maybe take your throat directly off the leg of the chair so it's not cutting off your oxygen supply. Well, it's restarting. Huh. Oh boy. Good morning from Denmark. How are you doing? Well, I was doing better before my phone crapped out. How are you doing, man? Good morning. Okay, cool. Also, Zoe, seriously. Don't growl at me. Just take your neck off the chair where it's at there so you're not like sounding like you're dying down there. Ozma's here going to the timeout corner, as you should. Jordan, hello, how's it going? Okay. Well, let's see if this reconnects. Normally it won't reconnect, which is kind of irritating, but yeah. Thanks for installing stuff, T-Mobile, when nobody asked for anything. That's not what I want. Okay. Can you... No, that's not it either. No. No. Okay. Well, great. Fingers crossed. It actually works. Growl at him, Zoe? That is rude. Why would you want her to growl at me? I am her protector and her food provider. That is mean. Okay, well, it reconnected at least. Often I have to restart my computer before it'll reconnect. What was that, though? That was like the first time that bug has ever happened, and that was quite friggin' annoying. Who's Aaron? Oh boy, are we drinking or what? We are, Jordan. Just a little tequila, nothing exciting, nothing too fancy. How you doing, PP? By the way, what's up, AJ Nick? How's it going? Okay, his sound's working, and like, I guess sweet. I can send Kabam a new bug report. That's exciting. Great. That gives me something super fun to click. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll the chair slightly away from you so your neck's not on there the same way because you're dumb, but Are we serious? Can we just have all of the technical difficulties all at once, please? Is that doable? Just all of the technical difficulties all at once. Pineapple, yeah, I think we're okay. Did we come back on Twitch? We did. Irritating. Irritating. Yay! God. Exciting. PP boo, I'm not reading that, and it's silly because if you were here earlier in the stream, I was describing how it's like 55 degrees outside today, so it actually would not be freezing. Boo either way. Most cursed stream, yeah. It was the best of times, it was the blurst of times. You stupid monkeys! But hey, I rolled my chair slightly, and so now Zoe's not choking herself. Sound? What about sound? Bonito, restart, because it looks like it's there. Mic is off? No, I can see it moving. So, no. Just, does T-Mobile have interwebs there? There's got to be some other options. I mean, they do. They're like yeah. They're messing with you? Yeah, I try to be nice to him either way. But maybe it could have been wrong for them too. Who knows? That happens sometimes. Yeah, the internet's company said they would get back to me, and they have failed to get back to me so far. Good now, refreshed? Okay. Sound good to me too? Okay. Okay, good. Anyways, all right, so we're just continuing on. Continuing on, all is well. Let's go. So, yeah, I don't know. What else is going on? Nothing too exciting, right? At least nothing we can talk about. Oh boy, oh boy. My buddy, one of my buddies who was supposed to go to the game with me is having a hard time getting someone to cover his shift. He said he should know tonight, but I'm like, I'm gonna be so irritated. If you worked at a restaurant with somebody and they had a chance to go and see their second favorite, probably because the Mariners is his favorite sports team, in the playoffs, in a home playoff game, which only happens every once in a while, you know, no guarantees about the next time it happens, and you won't cover a Saturday night shift in the restaurant for them? Who doesn't want the Saturday night shift too? It's like it's a good money shift usually, depending on the section and whatnot. Internet company, how you got Wi-Fi still then? What are you talking about? My internet's not out, but I'm talking to him about the frequent little hiccups that it has, like that doesn't happen every stream, but it will happen, you know, at least every other stream lately. For a long time now it's been going on where it just like will cut out for, I don't know, 5 to 10 seconds and then come back, and it's fine on YouTube usually just lags on YouTube, but it kills the stream completely on Twitch, which is not freaking cool. Not trying to, you know, that's one of the main things you can't have as a streamer. You need to be consistent, and I've not been consistent enough about my times lately, but you need to have like consistently good stream quality too. Otherwise people will just be like, well, screw this, I'm not bothering with this. Same as if like your sound quality sucks, same as like any other thing, you know? Gotta be consistent. Thoughts on Tomlin departure? Fun fact: the first iPhone was released 5 months after he was hired. Damn, are you serious? That's crazy, Colin. I mean, you know, yeah, it makes sense. I think it's nice of the Steelers to let him walk out of there on his own rather than firing him. And what is it, 19 freaking seasons or something? They've only had 3 coaches in 56 years. That's absolutely crazy. But like, you know, you go that long and you don't win any playoff games. That's to be expected, I'd say. To be expected. We're getting new security doors put in this week, frames, doors, everything. It's so expensive. At your house or work or what? What do you mean? Why do you need security doors? Hello, fellow gamers. What's up, Nems? How you doing? Good evening. What's up, Lorson? I knew those champs got a silent nerf. Nobody got a silent nerf as far as Kabam is concerned. There actually might be an issue with that, though. But why? Was there like a post or something? Because I have seen people complaining about the Valkyrie one. Makes sense because her damage scales with block, right, or whatever, which is not, it's the same reason why like Lady Deathstrike's damage kind of sucks, because of you know, her damage scales with armor, and so it doesn't scale as well with the rarity level. And same with Valkyrie, but like I believe Hulkling's damage should be a little better, and I don't know what the deal with that is. All's well as listening to a comic being explained where Johnny Storm fell in love with the weird bug chick from an alternate Earth timeline. Was she from like the anal verse? That's not right. Where's the Nihilus from? The negative zone? Was that, they're bug people, right? At the house, windows are next. Long story short, a very delusional stalker. Oh, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That is a lot to deal with. What's up, Smeekers? How's it going? What up, Torrance? Torrance? Quah! Take that. I didn't fuzz myself. Hello there, Torrance. How do you do, man? Sorry about your burbs. I will do the best to will my burbs to victory and defeat the 49ers for you. I will yell, and if we beat them, I will shout for Torrance. That's not really the same, but it's the best I can do, buddy. Thank you, sir. How do you do? These broken wings. Yeah. God. I have competing songs now because Smeekers popped in with the boys are back in town, and you're like, take these broken wings. Yeah. And learn to fly again. And now Pixie's in hell. I think Hulkling is strong when he's ramped with 2 Furies and 4 buffs. It feels more bad without all those. Well, no kidding. No kidding. Damn, Cashew beat me to it. General Kenobi, yeah. Command said they're doing an investigation into it. Did they? Okay. Was there a forum post about it, Lorson? Because, yeah, that's what I had heard behind the scenes. Because, and that was recent that kind of happened. Was like, somebody was like, on our end, everything looks good. We're going to investigate. But the DLL explained why, like, Valkyrie wasn't, you know, that is the block penetration thing doesn't scale as well as just like base damage does, which is why I think that most champions should have their attack value and whatever it does should be scaled to their base damage, right? Like same with Lady Deathstrike, like I was just saying, it sucks that her scales with armor and that they never did anything to change her damage, because it really doesn't feel adequate, that's for sure. But okay, good to know. Hulkling did well for me in raids this week. Yeah, I don't trust Lorson. Yes, forum post. Yeah, but he knows what he's talking about in this case. I just wasn't sure if I could say anything about it just because I had seen it yesterday, basically, or the night before. Maybe it was the night before. Mostly, though, I don't can't talk about anything from the content creator program unless we've specifically said, hey, can I say this or whatnot, My package finally arrived. Congratulations. Will a reply from Karate Mike? Yeah, that's close enough. That's good. Okay. Interesting. I know I brought this up before, but Deathstrike is a trouble idea to rank for. Terrible ideas, they're saying. I really like her, but I don't want to waste the resources. If you really like a champion, then it's never a waste of resources to rank them up. So, And she can do all sorts of things very well. If you are looking to spend your resources in the best way to get the best result out of an area of the game like Battlegrounds or something, then no, she's probably not the best champion to rank up. But that doesn't matter. This is a game. We should play it for fun. Have a good time with it. You don't have to play the best champion, in the game under every circumstance. You can rank up some of the, do one for them, do one for you, Like that's totally fine. Not a big deal. We can all be Allison edits from time to time if we want to be. Rank up who you want. I don't know what's up. I heard someone say that rank 4 Hulkling does only like 30k crits on SP2 fully ramped. But mine does like 67 to 75k crits. Either these people aren't using him right or Hulkling is bugged. I haven't messed around with him because I just was not really concerned. Figured, it'll get worked out one way or another, but interesting. I do that with Prestige, one for me, one for Prestige. Yeah, I don't know. I'm at a spot where it's pretty hard to improve my Prestige. So I don't really want to take up a lot of those Prestige champions, Just it doesn't sound like that much fun. Doesn't sound like tons of fun. I could take up Zemo for Prestige. Not sure about that, though. If only there was a Zemo expert around to tell me why I should take up Zemo for Prestige. Or more than just Prestige, rather. If only. I actually did end up liking Zemo quite a lot, so he probably will be going up pretty soon here. You guys should rename the main chat to NFL chat, some MCOC. It's a playoffs, Lorson, so I'm sure there'll be other discussions when the World Cup is going on for soccer fans, Stanley Cup, all those different things. It's the main general chat. I did get to take Absman to rank 4 today. That was fun. Nice. MCOC is boring. So's your face. I don't know that technically, but yeah. Just gonna go with it. Never take up Z-Mid. He's 11th in Prestige, and he is kind of not terrible. MCOC is so fun. It's kind of boring right now. Ask around, it's boring. Do you mean MCOC or your face? No, it's kind of boring right now just because it's the Battlegrounds off season, and for me that's always pretty dull. But in general, I still love this game, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't keep playing it. We don't make enough money by streaming it to not do something else with our time if I hated it or something, Both? It's fair. This is the banquet hangover period. I agree. Yeah, absolutely. I definitely have banquet hangover. Just spent a bunch of money, spent a bunch of units, popped a bunch of things, power creep, everything just like ramped up a whole bunch. Took, you know, our rosters grew significantly, and now we're like, what do we got next? Oh, we got like Valentine's Day, Lunar New Year, which they don't make as big of a deal out of anymore. You know, just different. I'm like, it is a little dull, I would say, for the. But in general, even when it's not like banquet hangover, I just think it's amplified by the banquet hangover. But in general, the off weeks are pretty dull between the battleground seasons, I would say, and usually that's when I most want to like stream other games and stuff. But also, I just have like a crap ton of other things to do that I need to do with my life, which I don't want to. Too many things to do. When I was talking to my cousin, we were talking about something like how I'd mentioned, you know, wanting to be in better shape, and someone in the chat, I forget who it was, asking me why I don't get in better shape. I'm like, cause it's hard. Like, it's difficult to do. It's hard work. Ugh, Valentine's Day. I never ended up having to work that in the restaurant, which was really nice. It was really nice. Valentine's Day doesn't exist. Yeah, it's not real. It's like Finland and birds. I finished Hades 2 and started playing Shadow of Mordor. It's a hoot. I've always heard good things about that, but I've never played it. I do want to do, so I don't know. I think I gotta limit things to what I have on the Xbox already and wait to the Steam machine to see exactly what the price is and if it's worth getting. Friggin' stupid goddamn AI. Like, literally, has anyone ever been like, I guess every once in a while you'll hear some people who are like, yeah, I like AI for this, or I like AI for that, or whatnot, but for the most part, I don't know anybody who is like, yeah, I love AI, let's just make all this RAM more. Dude, I just hate it, man. Hate it. Everything's more expensive, the planet's being destroyed, just so we can have fake videos that usually aren't very good, and then very occasionally will be kind of funny. Because, you know, every once in a while, something is a good meme or something, but like, yeah. Upped your water intake, that's why Doc told me to do, because I'm limited on exercise. Dad, what does that have to do with getting in better shape? I mean, drinking water in general is necessary and good, but I don't know that it's going to improve your health. Gym is life, trust. It requires discipline though, but 100% worth it. Yeah, bro. I know how you are, but it, like, that is, I think that's the main thing, is that, Osmond, like, whenever I've been consistent with something like exercise in that kind of way, I then do it until I get an injury or something, or like there's some reason why I can't, and then I just stop again. And it because like, I know myself, and once I start something like that, then I just want to keep at it, and it becomes addictive, and so then I just keep doing it, and you know, so that's why it's like, in some ways, hard for me to start too, is because I know that it'll consume a lot of my time once I do it. Also, exercise for the sake of exercise is extremely boring to me. And it was very nice when I had a job that got me lots of exercise. What are you doing, Zoe? Why are you panting and you're over here under the chair? Do you want to go outside? I'm all nervous now, guys, so I'm gonna take her outside and then we'll do battlegrounds. Just because she did have an accident and I don't want to clean up any more of those, so let's we'll be back in just a minute here. No pee, right? Yeah, okay. Good. Hang on, let me finish this fight. Yeah, we'll take you outside. I don't want any more accidents, good girl. You know, old pupper dog. Yeah, I don't know what the panting is about though. Seriously, it shouldn't be that hot. All right, we're done with that arena anyways. So yeah, we'll come back and we'll do battlegrounds. But I think she's maybe actually telling me she wants to go outside. So we will be right back. Okay. Boom. Okay. Fuzzy though. Fuzzdo. Yoshi Bear, hello if you're still here. What up, Dysentery Joe? How goes it? Good to see you. What's going on? Zoe's walking Abdo. Yeah, she apparently her tummy's upset, so she did actually poo, which was great. Always best to get the poo out when you can. When you can. That is like one of my #1 mottos in life. Hey, if you can go poops, you go poops. Get that out of you. Get that out of you. How goes it though? How you doing, Joe? I have so many memes I've been meaning to text you, just haven't gotten around to yet. What's going on? Did you have a nice poop? I mean, today, me, couple of them. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Welcome to the Intoxicated Gamer channel, where we talk about my dog's poop and sports ball and barely play any games. So have a good time. Abdo, my sister just bought row 1 seats to the game. No idea which section, but I'm sure she'll be all dressed up and floating around the bars outside Lumen. What was that bar with the outside patio? The one that we were at? Oh, I forget. That one was new this year, Joe. It is like, I mean, it's right across from the stadium, so it's not exactly hard to find. But I don't remember the name of it. Sorry, I don't think I haven't been there since. No, I maybe went there after one other game. I can't remember though. But that's cool. I'm sorry for her to probably spend all that just to be disappointed, but you know, such is life. How are you doing? Have you volunteered your Achilles yet for Kittle? Are you planning on bombing the electrical substation? It was on a corner, but I couldn't remember where in Google Maps. I can find it for you if you want. Like, I can definitely find it. You were, I suppose, a little tipsy. Perhaps. You won't admit you love me, and so what is this? Maybe it's the hall on Occidental? Hang on, we'll look here in just a second. All right, we cannot use both of those for this. Zoe, don't start licking, please. No, again, why are you showing the wrong thing? Yeah. Because it should be, wait, what was the street view? Yeah, I think this is it, Joe. I think it should be that place. Because Slugger's is up here, and yeah, I think that's it. I think it's this corner right here, and then on this part between First and St. Charles. Yeah, I think makes sense. Crap. Warm up round. That should be where it was. That was that was a decent spot. My go-to places are, whoops. That's not my go-to place. Hang on. Damn, really? Hey, crap. What do I need to do in this fight to do this more quickly? Probably not try a free range heavy. That's probably not what it is. It's probably not the trick I was going for. That was not That was not pretty. It was on a corner, but I couldn't. Yes, and no comment. I don't have a lawyer on retainer. Yeah. No singing. Whatever. I can do what I want. I sing if I want to. It's my stream, and I will sing if I want to. Sing if I want to. Sing if I want to. It's if it were your stream, you would sing to. I don't actually want to. So, yeah, I would say that's probably the place. I don't know if there's like a best meetup for the faithful in the area, Mr. Joe, but that place was not bad for sure. Yeah. And you know, for the most part, people are going to be nice to her ish. You could try doing a proper rotation. Not getting shot in the face a few times is also recommended. What's the proper rotation? The outdoor area made it cool, but not really an outdoor time of year. Yeah, dude, it was like 55 degrees today, 53 or something. So, yeah, for that game, I believe the weather is supposed to get down to like 38, so not that cold. Either wear upper or lower Under Armour, and like if you're wearing your lower one, a sweatshirt under the jersey, be totally fine. Like, I probably will not wear both top and bottom Under Armour, as well, we know how large I am at the moment, and I'll just be, I'd be sweating my balls off, so no need for that. Sure, why not? I already told her about Tats and Jupiter's. Nice. Has she not been to Seattle before, or is this her first time? Gonna be here, Zero here in Chicago next week. Like, which Zero? Because there's a big difference between Fahrenheit or Celsius Zero, you know? Damn it, I thought I backed off at the right time on that. Apparently not. And boom goes the dynamite. I feel like that's probably good. We shall see. Lost a little health. Santiago, how are you doing, man? By the way. Timeless Vortex Gamer, hello. Hello, Abdul. It's just Abdo, A-B-D-O. Is Captain America Classic a good 6-star rank 5 champion? I just took him up yesterday. No. And those are definitely the kinds of questions you should ask before you rank someone up, rather than after you rank someone up. And it leads me to wonder if you're trolling or if you're just brand new. I'm curious. If you're just brand new, then no issues. If you're trolling, not really any issues either in that one, but it'll be noted for future reference. Markina, hello. How's it going? Good morning to you. How large are your t-shirt size? This one is in XL. I was always a large, but I put on too much weight lately, so. Yeah, you guys were bad fans, just the right amount of trash talk and rowdy, although it will be about 30% more because it's playoffs. Yeah, I expect to see many fewer Niners in the stands, although there will be an unfortunate amount either way, of course. But you know, that the only real D-bag was that guy that, like, do you remember the guy that was like waving his jersey around or whatever and hitting other fans, and they kicked him out and he like ran away down the stairs like with the neck tats, and yeah, that guy was a douche. But other than that, like, Niners fans weren't too bad either. So she went once for July 4th years ago, but never to Lumen. Gotcha. 0 Fahrenheit. Oh, Matthew Stafford with a bum finger, an injured finger in 0-degree weather. Ooh, I think that might favor the Iceman a little bit. And she was knocked up, so probably not many bars either. I hope not. Bro, I only took him to rank 5 because Captain America's my favorite superhero. How's I supposed to know he's bad? Okay, that's fair. That's fair. No, it sucks, dude, because there are timeless. Just remember, in this game, wherever they look like they are in, you know, comic books, they're not comic accurate to the game necessarily, right? It's like there's some champions who should be really good, which aren't, and it is disappointing if that character is your favorite character. Captain America is not like, he's not gonna be like not useful to you at all, but he's one of those champions you're gonna play because you like him, not because he does the best job in the game, for sure. Murdoch, hello. It's nice to talk trash, but at the end of the day, it's just a game. Would want everyone to go home safely. Oh yeah, we don't really have any history of, it's, you know, we're not Philly fans. They seem to make being douchebags their entire personality. Sorry, Torrance and other, you know, Philly fans, of whom many I know watch the stream, and some I know in real life too, who are good people. But yeah, when you see like them throwing beer cans at like Niners fans as they walk in, I'm like, dude, they're injured enough. Can you not do that, please? Like, that beer can, they might tear an ACL if you hit them in the wrong way and they slip. Like that, I just don't, you know, just these guys have had enough. Don't mess with the damn Niners fans. Habdo, do you, when you think of Kingpin, do you think of money, cash? No, I mostly think of Vincent D'Onofrio and saying Vanessa, something like that. Sure. They know they're douches. I mean, yeah, I think they seem to pride themselves on that. And like, Brett's so dumb. Hopefully this company buffs Cap. He is long past due for a buff. Yeah, for sure. And champions do get buffed all the time. I like Cap Infinity War. Should have ranked him up instead, bro. He's way better. Yeah, I mean, you know, you don't know these things if you're new to the game and whatnot. But yes, Captain America Infinity War variety is a much better champion overall. For sure. I doubt they'll show my sis on the Jumbotron there, but perhaps. They might on the broadcast, you know, probably not in the stadium. I kind of wouldn't mind doing like full Mandalorian armor or something in Seahawks colors. That'd be kind of fun if I had a 3D printer, you know? I realized earlier today, BG is probably waiting for MCSC to release Gold Balls, aka Egg, in the game before he makes his epic return. What's up, Kanga Janga? How you doing? Maybe? I have no idea about what that is you're talking about, but hey, anything's possible, right? Concussion protocol from a fan's beer. I can see that. Yeah, dude. Yeah. What up, Dread? The electrical substation memes. God damn, man. There's so many, because like I didn't want to like. I try not to text you like right after I mean, we spanked you guys that last game, so like I didn't want to text you after that one because, you know, give people time to chill out and whatnot. But whoop, that was not what I wanted to do. Shit. Yeah, that just like how do we do that? What do we do here? Maybe this? But I do have many memes I could send you. Many. We're different, I think, of Michael Clark Duncan when I think of Kingpin. That's fair. I think of him in other roles, so for sure. Do we want, I don't know which form we want for Kindred, honestly. His name is Egg and he shoots big gold balls from his body. Okay. Yep, not aware of that character. Okay, that was not cool. Wow, now we're just degenning like crazy. Well, crap. Dude, and that's all the more damage we did? Oh, poop. That's kind of what I expected. 49ers need to pay the city to move that power station. No idea if or how much it actually is responsible, but I say just move it just because. Yeah, just in case. You never know. You never know. Okay, interesting. I need to win. I don't know. I want that guy for Havoc, but we need to win, so. No P spots. That's good. Held off on sending you cat memes too this week. Yeah. Well, I mean, we did, you know, that was a good win over the burbs, but that was I've seen so many like 49ers fans talking trash. They're like, whatever, you only scored 13. I'm like, yeah, but that's because our kicker missed 2 field goals and we didn't go for it on the 1 yard line, and we, you know what I mean? Like yeah, it was only a 10-point win, but that easily could have been much worse. Easily could have been like 26 or 29 to 3. And I ran the wrong way. Sweet. Thank God for Yondu's weaknesses. Those weaknesses make such a big difference. Can we just finish this? Do we need to like... Oh God. I'm still not super healthy. Apparently they gave up. Apparently they gave up. They just couldn't take it. There's still so many cool mutants they could put in the game. I know, that's kind of part of the problem, Kanga Jenga, is like, I think they just have a wealth of more interesting or cool power ability mutant champions. That's kind of why Marvel did the whole reset, right? With the No More Mutants thing. And so I think that's in some ways a problem with the game, because you don't want to unbalance the game by having 2 times as many mutant characters than you do for any other class. But realistically speaking, they could, because there's plenty of other characters that are cool and for different classes and stuff, but compared to the mutants and power levels, yeah, no, nothing like that. Tis what it is. Dread, do you still want to go to Vegas next year for the game? Saw the calf ripple on the replay before they even mentioned he was slow to get up and almost threw up. Yeah, dude, I forget if I was watching or listening to Tom Grossi or if I was listening to the actual broadcast, but everyone instantly was like, oh no, man, that's an Achilles. That's an Achilles. 2 cool mutants in the Summoner's Choice, but of course people are going to vote for the most obscure and dumb choice. But it's rigged, apparently, according to Sanskrit. Iron Fist lost. I'm not even going to vote anymore. Do we know results? Have we whittled it down to lower numbers? I have not paid any attention. Wait, what? You can see the picks getting eliminated now? Someone else mentioned it, so yeah, I think so. If Aurora is knocked out, all my votes go to either Colossus or Phantasma. I voted for Colossus the first time, so. Are we supposed to be picking up from the web store new votes? Or how does that work? If Storm Phoenix gets eliminated, I'm out. Yeah, dude, bro, that's gonna be lit. Okay. Cause like, I've seen so much stuff about like how bad Vegas sucks like right now with the prices about everything. But like Max said he'd be down, and who knows, Joe, it's not too far away from Joe either. Captain Bay maybe. So yeah, I'm down to go and catch a Raiders game. And we don't know the exact schedule. I just know the Seahawks will be playing the Raiders there. They're playing a couple other teams too where I'd like to go, like Denver. I wouldn't mind going back to DC and visiting Lefty again when the government's not shut down and I could actually go to some friggin' museums. But yeah, Vegas, I've got to be relatively cheap to fly there for me, so for sure. All right, let me pour another drink and then do another Battlegrounds match here. But yeah, I'm always down. I've been to Vegas for like a decade at least. I think it was like it was definitely 2016 the last time I was there. I need to go to a tropical beach, damn it. I haven't been to a beach for a while. To me, that is a optimal vacation. It's like just lounging around on a beach with some tropical drinks. I'll probably just would drink tequila, but you know. Yeah, that's usually my ideal type of vacation, just doing nothing. However, I got a little more bod to worry about getting sunburned this time around. Maybe not always I did a good job of friend zoning myself, but I'm going to Oregon in a couple days. We'll see if I can make my way out of it. Oh, the fan you were hanging out with? Damn it. Don't want to have to waste energy refills. Pork grind is a skill champion. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. I was voting for Phantasma and Colossus. Might have to go all in on one now. I still think Phantasma is cool, but I don't want more Age of Apocalypse characters. But I want more. Oh, yeah. I want more Age of Apocalypse characters for sure. Or any, for that matter. If you go to Lefty's place, tell him to change monitors. Why? What's wrong with this monitor? You, Pixie, who mentioned getting the law involved? What? Yes, I have to my Oregon friend that met me there. The one you met. Gotcha. Joseph has many friends everywhere. It's a true story. True story. If you go to Lefty's place, tell him I think he's awesome. I'll do that. I will do that. Sure. Sure, why not? I haven't been using Bullseye offensively yet too much so far. I know to watch out for that Yelena's. I need some kind of counter for her. Faux sure. Who is Joseph? Dysentery Joseph. Okay, we got our counter. That's good. Now I don't really have anything for her, but they're probably gonna use her. Okay, they got the yeah. That didn't really work last time either. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Berserk are the drops here, Unk. The drops got shut off on Sunday. Sorry if I didn't update that in the description, but at the moment, I do not believe there are any more drops that you can get. But we're happy to have you hang out either way. Drops or no. Damn, man. I'm wasting a reroll in the off-season. That seems very stupid. Thought it was Jolene. Or Joline. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. That's exactly how that song goes, pretty sure. Maybe we do that? I don't think I need... Okay, interesting. Popping Ice Cube again. I don't know. I think I just screwed up there. We need Age of Apocalypse Gambit if they're never going to buff him. Can we have like War Gambit, like the Didn't he become the Horseman War at one point? Wasn't that a cool run? Or at least one I've heard about, seen and stuff. Okay, you just keep holding block over there, buddy. You just keep holding block. We'll see how that works out for you. It's not bad. Yondu and Invade. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. I'm someone who is wanting Captain America from Spider-Ham's universe to be in the game. I don't know, like, what animal is he? Joel Line. Please come stream again. Yeah. Who's Joel? Yeah, check out Joel Line, Ninja Turtle, for old school MCOC throwback YouTuber. A fun guy. His Thor Ragnarok video, I still love that video, man. That was great. Vegas for Seattle Raiders? Interesting. Yeah, I know that wouldn't be one of your teams, but I talked to Dredd there about it and mentioned it to Max as well. I don't know if Captain Bay would be able to come over too, but maybe. I just figure, you know, tickets from Seattle to Vegas are usually ridiculously cheap. And I've heard that, like, nothing but bad things about Las Vegas, honestly, where they like parking's not free, everything costs like way too much money, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I mean, just for going for the weekend for the game, play a little bit of poker, I'd be down for sure. I've been going on, like, you know, one away game kind of a season, not like every season, right? But like I've been to one every other season, or like, because, you know, I went and saw the game with you, or then went to DC this last year. I went to Arizona. I guess that's the only three I've done, so it's not been quite as many, but yeah, I'd like to keep going on one when I can. It's fun to take a weekend to go travel to a new city and see my sports ball team play. I'm playing team. Yondu's one of the most annoying defenders while questing. Back when I was doing X6 pre-nerf, just one hit in the block and his arrow, and half my health bar is gone now. Yeah, you gotta watch out for him now. You gotta watch out for him. Death Gambit would be cool AF, right? Like, I'm trying to remember what he was in the Age of Apocalypse one. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what he looked like. Oh yeah, okay. That's right. That's right. What did he lead like the Marauders? Was that what he did? Get away from me, Z-Mid. Get away from me, Z-Mid. I don't like you like that. Like, I feel like he led the Marauders or something. Because isn't that like where he would have been kind of... Because didn't he was part of, you know, the Mutant Massacre back in the day. Which I think that's why they did it that way. So instead they like put him in charge of the team, you know? No, crap. Damn it. Did not mean to block that. Okay, I think I can just finish him off this way. I might have been able to do that faster, just not hitting into block, honestly. Yeah, nicely done on their part. Nicely done on their part. So this would be the Age of Apocalypse Gambit. Can you imagine if we got a movie that was Age of Apocalypse with what's his nuts? Woo! I'm about to make a name for myself. That would be fun. That would be fun. The Raiders Stadium is amazing, though. I did see the dude who got kicked out for breaking the glass, and he just barely tapped on it and it broke, and people were making fun of it because they're like, what the hell, man, who made this cheaply? I did see that. But Vegas with the boys might be fun. Hell yeah. Joel said I scared him on BG's stream with the wrench banning, so he gave me the wrench out of fear. Commands respect. Abdu, who's your oldest sub who is live now in this chat? Probably Pixie or Joe. I don't know. Not sure. I think we just kind of play this normally, right? Ah, crap. Dude, I totally thought I dexed that. I did not. That's bad. That is bad. Damn it, dude. That blocked hit was brutal. Ah, oh, dude, those blocked hits were bad. Those blocked hits are bad. She can be poison immune, so... We'll see how this goes. I definitely... I had 2 blocked hits, and or well, actually, one... No, the one that wasn't the blocked hit was not as bad. The blocked hit was worse. Oh, you can't salute a fellow Battlegrounds player, huh? All right, whatever. Whatever. Woo, about to make a name for myself. Yeah, yeah, it's such a good line. And I saw Hugh Jackman congratulating, or no, he wasn't congratulating exactly. Or like he congratulated, but he like joked about it. Blade being congratulations to Wesley Snipes being the longest Marvel character in the movies that was the same, and he's like, if I'd known that, I wouldn't let him be in Deadpool. Now I just got to outlive him. That's pretty funny. That's pretty good. The Raiders Stadium guy had a tungsten carbide ring on that will break glass. Oh, seriously? Is that why? I did not hear that detail. What up, SYC? How's it going? So did he do it on purpose then? Is that why? Okay. So not as good as I once was, but good once as I ever was. Definitely not old. My the only one who desperately wants Dark Child added. I don't know Dark Child. Evening, Olio. How do you do? Been here since day one. Know too much info about this hoe. Except you keep calling me a hoe, and I swear I'm not. So let's see. Age of Apocalypse, Gambit, but then, so that was this one. So then like Horseman, Gambit. I think this guy's cooler, right? Yeah, I mean he does. He looks pretty cool. He looks pretty cool there. Like that's definitely. I mean, he does look Mr. Negative-y too, so he looks less like Gambit. But all of those guys, this one, that's a cool pick for sure. Yeah, I like that. I don't know. All that stuff when APOC makes somebody into his horseman are always pretty darn cool, I would say. Tons. We have. They'll never run out of Marvel characters to sell to us, guys. We're cool. You missed my message. I'm reading it right there, Ninja Turtle. Don't know if he did it on purpose. What the guy? Yeah, he misses everyone's messages. I don't do that on purpose though. But the more people are in here, the harder it becomes for me to read everyone's message. And then the more necessary people feel like it is to send over super chats to get their messages read. So, hey man, we gotta skip some messages sometimes. I definitely do not do that on purpose. But if we had more people watching, well, that's just more people who could keep the channel going. That is for sure. Okay, well, we're still doing things and stuff. Seem to be fine here. I don't know, like, I'm not really... This is more interesting than Arena, but it is kind of less fruitful, that's for sure. He was, in fact, a hoe. for show. No. Do you hope Max goes live today, Abdo? I probably won't be able to check him out either way. I hope Max does whatever the hell Max wants to do with his day. The more people are in here so you don't want 10K subs, that doesn't make any sense. Has he missed your messages, Pixie? Yes, constantly. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, Electro. That's not something you see every day. I voted for Age of Apocalypse Colossus. One we got now is kind of mid. Yeah, he's okay. He did get a decent buff, but he's not that exciting. I really just want, you know, I understand their policies about not having the trophy champions be too OP, really. But damn it, I want the trophy champions to be kind of more OP. Like, please give me a better Unstoppable Colossus. God damn it, Unstoppable Colossus should be the best of Jugs and the best of Colossus, and he's the worst of all three of them, which is just crap. Max did call Shang-Chi Chi-Chi's. Max has some good nicknames for sure. Magic first appearance was 1975. Dark Child was 1995. She isn't new. Oh, so is she a variant of Magic or something? Weapon X is pretty decent. He's okay, yeah. It's not anything super special though. I mean, more fuzzy than normal. Who knows? Who knows? Weapon X, I feel like, can be made decent depending on the nodes. You think he's kind of OP? No, I mean, it really depends on the nodes. Like, he can be decent depending on the nodes, but if you don't got the correct nodes, not that exciting, I would say. Max is the only one that sings my name. Cashews! Dark Child is the demon that lives inside Magic, like Jekyll and Hyde situation. Oh, okay. Sounds vaguely familiar. Vaguely. I could go for Cosmic Hulk or Rune King Thor. That'd be fun. Those are definitely some popular characters. I just feel like people would be like, well, I want regular ones we already have to be better before we add those ones. Blah, 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 blah. Happens all the damn time. Happens all the time. He's an OP for sure, but he can be good. Yeah. I wish he's a little better offensively, I guess. And he's a threat defensively if you don't have a counter, but I mean, not like a terrible threat, I guess. Cannonball could be fun too. Cannonball. Sam Guthrie? But now my brain is just doing Fireball. Do 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 do. Mr. Worldwide? No? Anybody? Anybody? There'll never be Claire Obscure. I accepted it. Oh, James. James, we were so close. You don't even know. You don't even know how close we were. Okay. Oh, okay. My God. Dude. Hey. Woo! Guys being a total D-bag. We were so close to having Claire Obscure tonight, but my my AirPods, or not AirPods, but my earbuds in general they weren't charged because I hadn't used them for so long. It is a true story. But look, now they're green. Now they're green. They just weren't charged. So, yeah. But now we can play Claire, and I can hear it. What's up, James? How you doing? Sentry and Void can be 2 champs, so can Magic and Darkchild. Sure, why not? Mystique could do something. What? She's not exception. No, I'm tired of this. Like, wait, this is a conversation I think we've had like many times. And Mystique is like, she can't use the powers of the champions that she would look like. She could just look like them and then fight as like kind of an average fighter. Like, she's really not that exciting, frankly. I think that a lot of love for her, Yoshi Bear, comes from the X-Men movies and a certain age of people who watch those movies, and that's totally fine. But like, thinking about realistically how she'd be in game, she wouldn't be that interesting. You need a champion like Morph, or someone who can actually like take someone's powers. Although, how much could Morph like use other champions' powers too? I forget. Who was the original? Hey, no, go. Yeah, thank you. Who was like the original character that could mimic? Was that who it was? No, dude. Why is this guy gaining so much power? Crap. Well, I feel like I'm gonna lose this one. Like, is he just reducing my power gain that badly? Maybe Nefaria needs to make it in the deck as a defender here. This is not what I was expecting with this matchup. Yeah, damn, okay. Interesting. I was not expecting that at all. I think he just he stopped me from gaining power so bad, so yeah. Interesting. Nefarious things. Well, Wise Man once said, why would a bee waste his energy telling a fly honey is better than poop when he ain't gonna listen? So, sorry, what? What? Peter Petrelli. Oh my god. Why do people even want Mystique? Like, she ain't even all that. Morph would be more interesting because he can shapeshift into the person and use the person's powers, unlike Mystique, who just shapeshifts. Yeah, no, that's, I think it is like it's because she's a popular character, right? It was Jennifer Lawrence in the movies, and she's the one who did carry that franchise and everything. But I think in terms of what the game would be, she wouldn't be that interesting. She'd probably have a gun, and you know, like I don't know, like she wouldn't. It'd be a pain in the ass for them to just like load in the same character too. Like the same character model, but then who you were facing off against, but then with like, there's things you could do, but I just don't think it would involve new technology that Kabam would have to come up with to have different abilities loaded in for like, it'd be difficult. And I just don't think it'd be that exciting. Carm Fortron, hello. There's no Twitch drops? No, the Twitch drops ended on Sunday night, unfortunately, but we're happy to have you hang out either way. Thanks for the first time chat. We're just doing a little bit of battlegroundsing here. I might switch back to just doing a little bit of arena too, just because like battlegrounds is more fun, but it is not very profitable at the moment. Well, new season will kick off tomorrow, but yeah, we don't have any updated info on any drops, anything coming out yet. He's got to be Sig 200. Who? What? Where? Nefaria? Polaris would be Mystic? Why would Polaris be Mystic? She's Magneto's daughter. Why wouldn't she be a mutant? Saw someone call Nefaria Count Unfaria today? I mean, he seems like a pretty chill champ. He doesn't seem unfair. I occasionally call him Count Chocula. No Polaris would not be Mystic? Yeah, why would she be a mutant? GG, Abdo Fatal was me. GG's. Mutant Silver Sable, yay. What? Who's a mutant Silver Sable? I definitely missed your Claire streams, Abdo. Oh, thank you. Carried the franchise. What? Jennifer Lawrence was the highest paid actor in those movies. She carried that franchise. Like, this is not a mystery or anything. That's just facts, yo. Facts. If they have different ability, I want those Sentinels from Days of Future Past. Yeah, there's no way those would be doable in the game. I also, like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, they were cool, but they looked too much like the Destroyer to me. And I didn't love them. I definitely didn't love them from the movie. Like, the scenes were cool and they were fine, but I just didn't like... I like classic, big, dumb-looking Sentinel like this, you know? I like this guy. And Nimrod. Those more stylized ones they had, didn't do it for me. Well, that did not help a goddamn thing. Called him Count Cuncula during Music Coliseum. He wasn't that bad. What up, Stu boy? How you doing? What's going on? James sent a buck. Thank you, James. Un momento. Poor flavor. My friend really changed when she became a vegetarian. It's like I've never seen herbivore. James, thank you for the $1. I don't even know what to say at this point. Boo! Take a lap. Herbivore. I haven't actually seen that one before, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you a tree out of 10. Tree out of 10. Boo! Whoops, don't do that. No, hey! Nope, hey! Nope, no, hey! Go away! Why are you doing that? Stop. No, damn it, stop, stop, stop. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. No. Evil Gene, go. Damn it, y'all. This is why I shuffled, because I was like, I don't think I have anything to deal with this. I do not think I have anything to deal with this. Yeah, I'm just dead. Now I'm just like, please, can I die before she regens anything? Yeah, damn it. Damn it. J-Law, Fassbender, and McAvoy were the only good things about those movies. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I think there's some other good stuff about that. Rose Byrne and Laundry. No way she carried the X-Men franchise. Magneto, Professor X, Logan, Storm absolutely carried that franchise. She negotiated the best deal. That's it. Nope, that's not. You're misremembering things, my friend. That's not how it went. Not how it went. I didn't make this up. You know, it's not like a whatever. She was the highest paid actor in that franchise. She was the main draw. That is the reason you still see people who are like, please, can we get Mystique in the game? I feel like not everyone, but you know, for a lot of people, that's the reason. They liked her character. They liked Jennifer Lawrence, and they want more of her. She was a huge, you know, Oscar-winning actress. She's the main thing carrying that ship. Certainly wasn't Sophie Turner, that's for sure. No shade to Sophie Turner, but Wow. Damn it, that hurt. Do I still use this, right? But he's gonna like be dead and then I'm gonna be, yeah, like I'm just gonna get beat up over here. Ah, dude. Losing so much health. Yeah, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. People just liked her outfit. So revealing. Just rank forward my 7-star Dracula and almost sig 200. Are you liking the Dracula, Stu Boy? I come here for the worst cinematic takes I've heard in my life. I didn't say that she was my draw for that movie. I'm saying that's who the studio paid. She carried those movies as the highest paid, like top billed actor. Like, I didn't make that choice. That's not like, I'm not making up, you know, shit. All right, I can be the bigger man, and I admit when I was completely wrong about Polaris, I always thought she was a witch with an X gene, and after reading the wiki, yeah, it's totally wrong. Yeah, no. Lorna Dane? One of the founding members of X Factor? Definitely immune. Definitely immune. Jennifer Lawrence is the reason you never see me saying I want Mystique in the game. So say a script, how's it going? Crazy how some of these classic Marvel characters still aren't in the game after 10 years. Yeah, I mean, there's just tons of characters. There's so many damn characters. Do I do this or do I do Hulkling? Let's try Hulkling, I guess. Rose is an Aussie, is she? She's kind of underrated, I think, as an actor in general. No, hey. No, hey. What did I feel like I was losing health? No, hey. After the fact there. That was kind of weird. No. No, go away. No, hey. Go. No, go. No, shit, I'm screwed. Just stand back. Go elsewhere. Crap, man. Well, this did definitely not go the way we wanted to. That is for sure. She's just so friggin' aggressive. Get out of my goddamn business. Just wouldn't let me line up anything properly. Well, that was gross. All right, I'll have to remember that. James Jones, hello. You guys talking about the 3 X-Men movies or the second set of X-Men movies? Second set. Rose is great in a show called Damages. I've not seen that one. No, not seen that one. Wow, is he actually serious right now? Bruh, even in the future days when the storyline was all about her, Magneto carried it. This might actually be the wildest take I've heard from you. I'm not the one. This is not my take. This is not my take. I'm just saying what the general consensus is about who the main star of those movies was. Like, that's not a hot take. That is who the main star of those movies was. Like, I don't know what you want. Like, it's not even. Yeah, she got a big bag, but everyone knows we watched those films, the main characters. Nobody wanted to watch those films because Mystique was in it being played by Jennifer Lawrence. That's just absolutely not true. Like, that is not true. Who'd you vote for the Summer's Choice? I went with the pig. I went with Age of Apocalypse Colossus. Yeah. Does saying hey work so AI goes passive? Apparently not. Apparently it did not. No. Don't you know Hulkling is broken, Abdo? If only someone had put out videos today. Yeah. Are you being sarcastic? I think we all know where it goes. I like the one scene of Jennifer Lawrence on the beach in that other movie. Don't know that movie. Dude, no. I've never been like a big Jennifer Lawrence fan, so no. Yeah, you'd let her beat you up. That's good. Whatever you're into. I happen to know she's an adult. I cannot speak for her consent, but happen to know she's an adult. That's not what we want. Okay. Anyways, let's do one more of these silly things. Why the heck not? Who here watched those movies because Jennifer Lawrence was in it? That's not the point, man. Like, I don't know what you want. Dude, I think you're just taking too much medicine for the flu. I'm pretty sure. Sorry you're not feeling well and you're delirious right now, but yeah, I think you should, like I said, remember, get a lot of fluids and rest. Rest, you know? Do you feed a flu and starve a cold, or starve a cold and feed a flu? Wait, I just said that in the same way, but in the other. Do you feed a cold and starve a flu? I don't remember which it is. But you should do one of those things because clearly you're not remembering things clearly. I look like I just Greco-Roman wrestled with a stripper. I'm doing arts and crafts and I'm covered in glitter. Sounds fun. Should I be taking Photon more for defense? I hadn't been, but she did seem like kind of a pain in the butt there. Probably OD on NyQuil. Maybe try both, feed and starve. I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't know if that's gonna work. Hey, there's my Solvark. I have not tried putting him on defense either, but there's Valkyrie too. Sounds glittery, yeah. If you wanted to look it up, Abdo, the movie was named No Hard Feelings. No, I don't care, but thank you. Thank you. But no, I don't particularly care about celebrities in general. Is Fag the one where she gets paid to date someone? Man, that was bad. I don't know. Again, I am not a Jennifer Lawrence expert, for sure. What's the last movie watched? The last movie I saw in the theater was definitely Sisu 2. That was the last movie I saw. Last movie I actually watched, Die Hard, probably, for Christmas. Abdo, have you heard of the actress Shannon Sossamon? Yeah, I remember her from like early 2000s, late 90s kind of movies. Like I remember her from like was 40 First Dates? No, that's 50 First Dates is the Drew Barrymore Adam Sandler movie, right? I'm thinking of 40 Days and Nights. Is that the Josh Hartnett one? I think. That, not Fag. Come on. That's what he wrote, man. I don't know. I've never heard of the movie, so I don't know. What's up, Shrapnel? How's it going? Abdo Buzz typos. Oh no! I blame you guys for this. Damn, dude. So much damage already. And I got hit by that. Sweet. I think getting hit by it was better than getting hit in the block. Ah, oh, Jesus Christ, man. No, dude. F. How did I miss that? Do I not have the, Jesus. What a mess, man. Forget the stupid free pre-fights. Cause I'm arguing with you guys about typos. It's your fault. It's your fault. You out there. You think 7-star Toad is going to be relevant, relatively good, or just a shelf champ? Probably decent. I don't know. Oh, lucky. Last movie I watched in theater might be Endgame. Seriously? Damn. Might have been 1 or 2 since then. That's a long time ago. It's a long time ago. Is Die Hard really a Christmas movie? It is the Christmas movie, my friend. The only Pattinson movie I've watched was Batman. Yes. That is, I believe, accurate. I've heard he's like a really good actor, though, in general. But I have not seen any of his other movies, really, so. What's up, Ms. Jane? How you doing? Chapter 5, wine clink, drink. You were able to avoid Twilight drunk? You could tag him into, it's fine. It's fine. There's always next year on this resolution only about Makers pre-fights. No, it was about all of them. And technically I did remember. It just obviously didn't pan out, you know. Last movie for me was Chainsaw Man Res Arc. What? Running Man? Actually, you know what? Did I see Running Man more recently than Sisu? I did see the Running Man remake. I can't remember which one I saw more recently. They were, I think that was out before Sisu, right? So I think I saw Running Man and then Sisu, I think. Damn it. Did a horrible job of attempting to dex that. No, go back. Someone was asking, they were like, is Carolina's gonna be, damn it, again, a good defender because of the glancing? And I was like, I don't know. And you know what? Doesn't seem too bad. Could have been better. Twilight movies are good if you look at it like as a parody. Yeah, I just never had any desire to check those movies out. Mickey 17 was really good. Pattinson was good in it. I've heard of that one, yeah. I watched live action How to Train Your Dragon on the plane. It was terrible. Oh, I actually heard someone said like it was actually pretty good. Added absolutely nothing to the original, and having Gerard Butler play the voice of Gerard Butler was lame. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I haven't seen it. I have no desire to see it. God, why does this keep happening? Weird. Weird. I like just not. I feel like I'm not moving the desk or the thing too much. Is this not like flat? Anyways, did you watch Belle? No, I have not seen that either. Don't intentionally push her into the sun. Jeez. She's got a pocket full of sunshine. It's true. Yep. Without spoilers, how was Sisu 2? I loved the first one. Shrapnel. Thanks for the $5. I would say it was still enjoyable. I would say it's not as good as the first one. Without spoilers, I would say it was more. It got more like it was more over the top. Like it starts out pretty whatever, and then kind of towards the end it gets a little bit. It got a little slapsticky, I would say, for my taste. Like not full on Three Stooges, that kind of slapstick, but like it wasn't as good as the first one for sure. The first one was more, well, the first one's original, obviously, right? But the second one was still, I would say, I still enjoyed it, but I wouldn't necessarily go back and rewatch it. I would probably rewatch the first one. So that'd be how I describe it, I guess. Have you watched the Penguin Show? Yeah. Oh, you're asking Cashew. Could you friggin' tag who you're? No. Did you find a solution for Deathless Thanos yet? I mean, if you remember to do the pre-fights, then Nico kind of wrecks him, so that's not usually too bad. In general, yeah, I mean, I'd say just standard champions and don't mess around with the evade at all, basically. Because it's like I just put out a short from the other day with Juggernaut, not of that fight, but just saying like you don't need to use the invade node, you know? You can just proceed along as if it doesn't exist. You just kind of play stun immune, so you don't take any blocked hits. But yeah, that's probably the best I would say so far, Marquino. Have you watched Bastille Day? No, but I was in Paris on Bastille Day one time. It's kind of fun. Fireworks from the Sacré-Cœur, the church up on the hill, looking out over gay old Paris with the fireworks on Bastille Day. That was pretty fun. That was a good experience. I would do that again. Do I have to do Necropolis to get Thanos? No. That's the Deathless Thanos? No. You got to get all the other characters to get him, right? I mean, you have to do... No, because you get him before you go into the Necropolis. Wait. Right? Yeah. I forget. It's been a while, man. I forget. It's been a while. Oh shit, I mean to ask Drunk about the Penguin Show. Yeah, thanks. You can tag him at the start. What is slapstick? Arun, so like, do you know the Three Stooges, or do you know like the Naked Gun series of movies or something like that, where it's comedy that's purposely over the top, where the violence is more like a parody, like it's too ridiculous, you know? Like, I wouldn't say like in RoboCop, in the original RoboCop movie, that violence is not slapstick exactly, but the amount of squibs that they use and like the blood effects and stuff, it is unrealistic. It is like hyper realism kind of in that way for the violence. And I would say that in Sisu 2, that is where it leans towards. So slapstick is just a style of comedy. Sisu wasn't a comedy, or Sisu 2 wasn't a comedy, but it like leaned more than that than I would have liked given what the first movie was like. Also, well, I don't want to go into spoilers, so I refuse to share the big spot. Well done, Shrapnel. You are the big shot. Thank you very much for the tour. Much appreciated. He split Robin's arrow in twain. Spits all over the place. God, I haven't seen Men in Tights forever. I do love that. Slapstick is exactly what it sounds like. It was a stick split down the middle, so when actors pretended to hit other actors, the two halves slapped together to make a loud noise. Is that where the term comes from? Okay, that's interesting. Cool. I did not know that. Last movie I saw in theaters was Fantastic Four. I saw that in theaters, yeah. How'd you rank the Pirates of the Caribbean movies? I personally ranked them 4, 5, 2, 3, 1. So 4 is your favorite and 1 is your least favorite, or the other direction? I don't actually know that I've seen all of them. The first one I thought was okay. The other ones got more and more ridiculous, and I didn't really care. So I don't know. I don't think I've seen the 5th one or the 4th one. Maybe not the 3rd one. I don't know. Not really my thing. Yes, you get him before Necro, you dupe him from Necro. Oh, okay. Dupe is from Necro. Because there's like the side quest Thanos thing to get him, right? What is that? We can go look at it. Oh, I can't look at it because I'm in here. This doesn't matter. I can just back out of here. This is just wasting energy anyways. Hashtag art team don't miss though. Dude, look at that. Look at that background. That is fantastic. So he is in... Do you... Yeah, you get him from doing the Deathless Mausoleum, right? Oh, we've never done this on normal. Huh. We should do this. Okay. But yeah, you get him from doing the Deathless Mausoleum, I believe, right? Yeah. And then you can dupe him from doing the Necropolis. That Necropolis run though, who was asked about that? I forget. Was it... No, Stu Boy. Yeah, Stu Boy, that that Necropolis run with Degen with Deathless She-Hulk, super fun. Like, she is a fantastic champion and she wrecks virtually everything in there. I hardly needed any revives until I got to Collector, you know? Like, that is a very fun run, I would say, for sure. Oh, is that Ascending? Yeah, that's what I was asking too. Ascending 1 is the best. Okay, I mean, because 1 I think was the best for me too, from what I've seen, but I haven't seen it for a while. So, Bastille Day was Idris Elba. I do like Idris Elba. It is true. Okay. Our team definitely missed. How are they going to make art of a guy called Spider Slayer, wherein he's not even fighting spiders? It still looks cool. Screen still looks cool. Necro Run is hard carried by She-Hulk. Yeah, it's so much fun. All right, I think that'll be it for tonight, though, gang. Shout out to Shrapnel for being our big shot. Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone else who sent over some support. Marlon, I'm sorry. Hi, how you doing? Have a good rest of your night. I will be back tomorrow. I don't have anything particular planned. I think it's just the kickoff of the new Battleground season, so we'll just be doing some Battlegrounds and moving up in the victory track, I believe. The earbuds things are tuned up though, so theoretically speaking, we could play other games. I gotta finish Claire before I can play other games though. Have to finish Claire. I don't want to Jumanji that shit. We gotta get it done. So have a good rest of your night, good rest of your day, wherever you're at in the world, and I will catch you tomorrow. Peace.